Hello, Paul here once again, and welcome to my channel, Talking Music, where every song has a story. Most songs have some sort of story behind the music, and very often those stories are pretty interesting. Today we're featuring Elton John's Philadelphia Freedom. Now, by the time this song came out, 1975, Elton John was a very big star, and he was going to cruise at this altitude for a long time too, making him to this day one of the most successful artists in terms of record sales. He's in the top 10, and also in terms of star quality, because there are not many who can match up to Elton's flamboyancy, diva-like tantrums, but also his very strong altruistic way of life. When Elton John became successful in 1972, it started coming thick and fast. Yes, there were a few lean years, but when success came, it really hit hard, and it's never really stopped. Philadelphia Freedom was a single released from the Captain Fantastic and the Dirt Cowboy album, which was another huge album success for him. In fact, the album bulldozed its way to number one in the very first week of release in America, and that doesn't happen often, but it indicated Elton's star power at the time. Everyone knows about the Bernie Taupin partnership. Generally, Bernie wrote the lyrics and then handed them over to Elton, who then composed the melodies. And all the melodies for the songs on the Captain Fantastic album were composed by Elton on board a cruise liner during the summer of 1974.
The lyrics were written, Bernie spent a lot of time on the project, gave them to me. I wrote all the melodies on the last voyage of the SS France from Southampton to New York. When I get into the music room, because it was this huge opera woman was in there, then she went for a large lunch, thank God, and then I wrote out all the melodies to Captain Fantastic on the boat. She had it all day, and then for 2 hours while she went and scuffed her rather large body, I nipped in there and wrote all the Captain Fantastic album as far as melody went.
Philadelphia Freedom's lyrics are easy enough to understand, but when you throw in the Billie Jean King element, they become a little more enigmatic. Billie Jean was, at the time, coming to the end of her highly successful tennis career. She'd won 39 Grand Slam titles, 12 in singles, 16 in women's doubles, and 11 in mixed doubles. She'd also won the 1973 Battle of the Sexes match against Bobby Riggs, a veteran former number one ranked champion during the late 30s and 1940s. That match still ranks as one of the most famous tennis matches of all time, and in a way she put her professional reputation on the line to play this match, which symbolised the battle going on at the time between feminists and anti-feminists. And Elton John greatly admired this. They became friends, and in 1974, Billie Jean started coaching a professional tennis league team called the Philadelphia Freedoms, becoming one of the very first females to coach men in the world of tennis. And Elton John said he was going to write a song for her.
Some people know that Philadelphia Freedom was written for you, right?
Yeah. Some people know.
Okay,
yes.
Do you know the song? Did you know that was written by you?
Billie Jean had a world team tennis team called the Philadelphia Freedom, and I was recording at Caribou in Colorado, near Denver, in fact near Boulder. Yeah, and I said I wanted to write a song for her. Well, Bernie, of course, had to write the lyric first, and he came up with Philadelphia Freedom, which is the name of the team, and I came down and played the tape to you and said, what do you think? I was so nervous. Because she's very famous, and I'm in awe of sports personalities, and spurts personalities as well.
Spurts personalities as well, yeah.
Yeah, so I wrote the song for her, and it was a number one record, which was, you know, I wanted to pay tribute to her because she's, Billie Jean is such a motivating and fantastic person. When I first met her, I fell instantly in love with the fact that she can, if you're in a sick bed and you can't walk, she'll make you walk. She's one of these people that can motivate people. She tells you the truth. She's been there when I've been at my worst moments in my life, and she's told me what she doesn't improve. She's been there at my best moments when she told me she improved. She's just...
How's he doing now? Oh, there you are. All right.
The song off the back of the album was a big hit, and Elton was dominating charts at the time, especially in America, and this caused him a bit of a problem. He thought he was being overexposed. Philadelphia Freedom had been a chart topper in the States, and when it started falling down the charts, record sales began picking up again, and as a result it started going back up. So much so, Elton, in an interview with Melody Maker in 1975, said he could see why people were getting fed up with him. He said even he himself was sick and tired of hearing Philadelphia Freedom on American radio. Its runtime was 5 minutes and 21 seconds, which was a long song to try and fit into American radio formats. It messed up with their 10 in a row format. But the song was popular, and a radio station, by not playing it, could damage its audience. Let's check out the charts. As I say, it was a big US hit. It took 6 weeks to make number one, and it went to number one on April the 12th, 1975, and it stayed there for 2 weeks. This was his fourth US number one hit single. The others were Crocodile Rock, Benny and the Jets, and Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. So the number one hit singles were coming pretty thick and fast for Elton John in the States. But in the UK, he hadn't had a number one hit single as yet. In fact, he was in the summer of 1976 to reach number one with Don't Go Breaking My Heart. But that was not as a solo artist. He paired up with Kiki Dee as a duo for that. He'd have to wait all the way through till 1990 and Sacrifice before he topped the UK charts as a solo performer. But I don't think he was too worried about that because his albums always went to number one in the UK. But in the States, Philadelphia Freedom was his biggest US seller at the time. 1.3 million in US sales, went on to be the third best seller of the year for 1975 there. The Captain and Tennille with Love Will Keep Us Together was the best seller. In the UK, we had more of the album effect. People didn't buy it so much as a single because it was on the Captain Fantastic album. And there you can see its peak. Again, April the 12th, 1975 in the UK. It was at number 12. That was as high as the song was to go. So it didn't make the list of 20 best sellers of the year. The Captain Fantastic album, though, did, helping Elton to become the best-selling artist in the UK for 1975. Philadelphia Freedom was credited as being performed by the Elton John Band, and they were Ray Cooper, Davy Johnstone, Dee Murray, Nigel Olsson and Gene Page. And Elton kept the single interesting by having a live recording of the Elton John Band with John Lennon singing I Saw Her Standing There as the B-side to the song. This took place at Madison Square Garden on November the 29th, 1974, and that performance would happen to be John Lennon's last ever concert appearance. The lyrics to Philadelphia Freedom are not explicitly about Billie Jean King or the Battle of the Sexes tennis match, but they do stem from Elton's admiration of Billie Jean King. On the single there is the inscription that reads, "With love to BJK and the sound of Philadelphia," the beat that was coming out of the city with artists like the OJs and Billy Paul. Billie Jean herself has gone on record saying the song, though written for her, is more than just about her. She said it's a feeling about the work Elton and Billie Jean were starting to do, trying to make a difference through tennis, through music, helping the LGBT community and helping humanity. It's a song Elton's very proud of. He usually includes it in his concerts, and though back in the day he felt fearful of its overexposure, now it's a song that reminds him of one of the very special and enduring relationships of his life. Philadelphia Freedom by Elton John, or should I say, to be more technically accurate, the Elton John Band. And that's it for another Talking Music, where every song has a story. Thank you for watching this video. We have many more of them. All you need to do is subscribe to Talking Music, the channel, and they are there for you to enjoy. So hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.